To be honest, they won't support you when it's in seed form. But once it's a tree, then they'll always act like they believed in you. But it's okay, just allow those who don't believe to sleep on you. The important thing is you just can't sleep on yourself. A hard pill to swallow is the fact that most people only recognize value when it's been validated by the world. This can be your friends, your family, and even those that you have around you. That's why I feel like it's so important for us to validate ourselves early, to establish this sense of confidence in everything that we're doing. Because people follow trends. Wherever it's cool or popular to be at, this is where a majority of people are going to be. And your true value has nothing to do with whether or not the next person validates you. When you're building something from scratch, you have to expect silence. Because the belief that we may all want is often based on visible results. People have to see certain things before they invest in it. And you can't blame the next person, but this is where you have to believe in yourself enough to be the driving force behind why you're doing certain things. The same people that once ignored your effort, ignored you reaching out, they'll be the same people that's supporting you in the long run. Majority of people only believe in you once it's too late. And one thing that I had to learn is the fact that true maturing is being able to look them in their eyes after you reach that point of success and being able to forgive, not holding that grudge to the people that may not have showed you the support that you needed when you were at the bottom. This doesn't mean that you have to take everyone along with you, because truth be told, when you do reach that point of success, you're going to realize that not everybody can go. This can be friends, this can be family. Certain people are going to have to be sacrificed or at least let go for you to truly elevate and evolve. It's going to rub plenty of people the wrong way, but they do not have the vision that you have. You understanding what needs to go and what needs to come in your life is what makes you unique. It's what makes you you. You can't allow the next person to decide when they should or shouldn't be in your life. That's completely up to you. And if they aren't helping you build, then majority of the times these type of people do not need to be around you. So this entire concept of sacrificing is going to come either way it goes. You have to understand that just because you may be getting silence from those that you may want support from doesn't mean that it won't work out. You're still in the developmental phases where everything matters to you at this point. And oftentimes, people may not show that support out loud because they may feel a sense of insecurity within themselves. You may be doing something that they feel like they're not capable of doing. Envy, jealousy. These are all things that you just have to take into account when you're building, because you'll start to notice it. The people that's closest to you start to change and act different. And that's really just what comes with growing. Just take a moment to think about anything that you've ever worked on in your life. The applause does not come while you're working. It doesn't come while you're doing the deep work and while you're learning, while you're studying, trying to figure out ways to escape whatever it is that you're trying to get out of. It comes when you have the spotlight, when it's go time, when you may have the support or the fans. This is exactly when everybody starts to follow the trend. Whenever it's popular to support you, that's when it will come. The biggest takeaway is we just have to get ourselves to that point where we're able to persist through those moments where we don't have anybody, where the support is little to none. And you will learn way more at moments like this than you ever will being at the top, because you see life for what it is. You start to view people for who they truly are. When you acquire all the money, all the fame, or whatever it is that you may want out of life, just success and happiness, of course people are going to be around you acting a certain way, portraying a certain image. This doesn't mean that they have your best interests. They just know that you're valuable and they have to be around you. That type of value may be contagious and they know that they can benefit from it. And even me growing up, I was somebody that was always overlooked. Somebody that so many people misjudged or simply thought that I was somebody that I wasn't. But being overlooked is not a verdict. You should use that as fuel and let it drive you to put in the work to get to where you want to get. That's exactly what I did. Do not let anybody in this world break you down and try to destroy your character. Life is already hard enough and so many people experience so many different things on a daily basis. So to be out here judging the next person is crazy. But one thing that's very important for you to keep in mind is the fact that if you wait for support, you'll be waiting forever. You need to be your own confirmation. There are going to be times where people show support, and then at some point it may all switch up and change. That's why it's important for you to keep receipts, because one day you're going to look back and you're going to remember the people that weren't there for you. You're going to remember each and every time that you wish that you could have called out on somebody and nobody was picking up the phone. The hard work that you're doing, the progress, All of those things will speak for itself in due time. And you prove all of those things through execution, not through conversation. I made a video on this not too long ago. There is no need for us to be wasting our breath. If you're speaking on the things that you should be doing, you are taking away energy, time, when all of these things can be being put towards what you should be doing. But once you do get to that point of success, don't seek revenge. Do not hold any grudges on those that weren't there for you. Just continue to be you. That's the ultimate proof. And even when I first started this YouTube channel, when I was speaking to my friend, and I'll never forget the conversation, I told him like, yeah, I'm finna go on this year run straight, see how far I can take it, see how much I can grow for a year. And at this time, I'm probably on like week 3 or 4, so the momentum's very high. And he's like, okay, yeah, I'll see. We'll see, bro, you know, it sounds good. I can tell he didn't really believe in me, because when you're starting anything, before you actually take the time and put in the effort and make progress and build something up, you cannot blame the next person for not believing or having faith in you. Actions will always speak much louder. But as time went on, and I hit that 2-month mark and 3-month and 4 and 5 and 6, he started to realize that I wasn't playing. The time that you invest, the energy that you put in, all of these things will speak for itself. They do not have to believe in you. I'm a prime example of people not believing in me my whole life, and I have not let that hold me back. You have to use it as fuel. You have to use it as motivation for you to keep going and keep pushing forward. You have 2 options. One, you can let it distract you and pull you away from making progress. Or 2, you can use it as fuel and go against everything that everybody said to you. So it's just completely up to you. But it doesn't matter what you're doing in your life. There's always going to be people that talk. There's always going to be people that don't believe in you. And if you are somebody that just continue to allow words to impact your next move or what you decide to do with yourself, then you will live a long, stressful life, and you may not ever get anything done. You're never going to be able to stop the voices. You may not ever have all the support that you want, or at least until you see it's popular to do so. Invest your time and energy where it should be. Don't worry about having a big crowd. Post your content. Promote your business. It doesn't matter if you have 1 supporter, 2 supporters, it does not matter. We all start there, no matter who you are. I still have times today where I'll post a video and it may only get a couple views. And yes, does that make me feel some type of way? Of course. But you have to be able to see it through. What you're going through is a phase. Think about how many phases we've went through our entire lives. The phase don't really define you. It's just a stepping stone to help you get to that next level. It's temporary. And when you understand that concept and you truly know for a fact that it will pass, it'll be much easier for you to endure it. Do not treat this phase like a destination. Do not allow yourself to be so consumed by that very thought or that feeling that you may have in that very moment that you lose confidence and now you want to quit. Because like I said before, it doesn't matter what you do. You're going to always have these feelings. Life's gonna hit you. Things are gonna be hard, especially things that are worthwhile. And you're gonna have to go through these phases. It's just a matter of you making your mind up, deciding what you're truly passionate about, and not quitting. But the support that you need, you have to be the one to validate yourself. Tell yourself that you're all that you truly need, and work and build on that. So when you do get an audience or you do get support, it all adds on top of you already being validated as an individual. And that's the key. But if you made it to the end of the video, I just want to say thank you so much. It's your boy Blue Jay Tay. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.